The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Oh man, are you all hearing that? That really loud noise coming from up in the sky, off in the direction somewhere along the north and west? It's the Mystery Puzzle Challenge beacon. You can't hear it? Oh, well, I can. And that means that it's time for another mystery race. Today I'm going to be joined by Yoko on commentary as well. How are you doing, Yoko?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Blast?
Doing well, doing well. So, are we excited to see some and I know that's how you know it's dramatic, because it's two directions. Are you ready to see some wonderful puzzling happening today? Looks like we've got NPC versus spacecow and exuno versus sirniko in the losers bracket here.
Always exciting to see a double matchup going on.
Oh yeah, we're working on sparing the games with the losers, so the winners are going to be during the tournament at this point where we're at. The winners are maintaining a 1v1 fight, while the losers are doing the two of them. What? I never said sirniko is. I did just kind of say sirniko is in the losers bracket. I love you too, Nico. So, do you know anything about this game? Because I don't. Because it's time to just watch, I guess.
Yeah, I do not know anything.
All right, so I guess the only option there then is let's go ahead and start the show. I see the thing's moving, everything's going. So this game is Goof Troop. I know that I have seen this game before at GDQ doing a timer. Gotta get the timer started. They did a one-player, two-controller match. So in this game, from the looks of it, what you're going to be doing, and the main things about the puzzling here is going to be that they're going to have to figure out the proper route. There's both an exploration and a puzzle element to this. They've got to figure out where they're pushing blocks, what they're doing, and where they're using the items in the right way. So you're going to see a number of tools that are scattered around the floor that they'll have to pick up and then use, as well as a lot of Sokoban style block kicking puzzles. Less pushing, more kicking.
Just gotta watch your toes on that.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt Goofy there. Goofy does not like kicking things around. So the goal here is for beat stage 2. So the stages kind of sort of play on bigger maps, if I recall, and you've got the like I said, they're gonna have to kind of sort of dig around and figure out where they're going and what items they're using at what times. So it looks like up there on NPC screen, he's been asked to find the shovel and use it on the to dig up some treasure there, but he didn't actually follow through with the prompt there, because the shovel was on the floor.
Looks like on Spacecow's screen there's some sort of grappling hook gun maybe on that hill. So
yeah,
that should be interesting.
I believe it pulls boxes to you, or maybe it pulls you to things. I don't know. Yeah, it's been definitely a while since I saw this run. I remember, though, it was quite impressive. because they did the 2-player mode, but only one person was playing. So they can actually pick up and stash tools. So that's what they're going to need to do. Is they just picked up a Space Cow just picked up a piece of the bridge. NPC just put it down. That allows them to walk past this area. So now it's a question of routing themselves around enemies.
Looks like NPC has discovered a key behind a gate. Looks like they'll have to get that out.
Yeah, so here we have the Sokoban comparisons, is where they're going to need to kick the blocks the right way. It's like all the Sokoban is stuck on ice blocks or something. It looks like NPC has the right moves here.
It looks like NPC is going to be getting it. Yep. Space Cow just behind NPC.
So I believe that key will probably unlock somewhere around the final area to this level. Meanwhile, we have Exuno here digging up the treasure. Let's see if he finds anything. Also, that's right. Apparently, we're part of I didn't know I was a part of a podcast, but here I am. But I'm not allowed to give you any opinions, so I don't know. So everybody now approaching the keys at this point.
Looks like sirniko having a little trouble trying to reset the room.
So good news is it definitely looks like you can walk out of a room and enter it to reset it, no issues. sirniko figured out the solution there that time. Oh. Yeah, no, NPC's been, they've also been actively solving puzzles too, like who knew? So NPC using the key to get past that gate. Okay, I guess it's not quite the, not quite the end of the level there.
So it looks like each player has 3 health right next to their like item bar.
Yeah, so that's going to be their lives.
Yeah.
They have their health. They have 3 lives to pull it off. I don't know how the game over system works in this. I don't know if it's a continue or not. Space Cow pulling through with that key too. And that is a bigger, better looking key. So NPC dealing with more block pushing, but it doesn't look like this one's all that challenging. Figuring out real quickly not to kick that one to the wrong way.
Looks like NPC getting the solution right off the bat. First try again.
He's definitely taking quite a bit of a lead here.
Now we got Exuno in the top right trying to figure out that first silver key puzzle.
I'm knowing that I definitely know that sirniko is ahead here because we see Space Cow dealing with the gold key, but I'm not so sure. I think, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, not sirniko. I meant to say Space Cow. Sirniko's got the key, so he's ahead of Exuno at this point. So Exuno and sirniko. Exuno is one of our MT12 testers, or has been also testing, I think, since at least MT11. I don't know if it was before that. I think it was. And sirniko is also one of our MTX folks, the people like me who joined during MTX and kind of sort of came in and was like, by the way, I'm good enough to hit top 8, and nobody knew what to expect from this guy. So now we all just, expect sirniko to win things and then give him guff when he doesn't. He's also a collaborator with me on the Mystery Funhouse. And then Space Cow has joined a few mystery tournament matches as well. But NPC, I've heard quite a bit of things about him being a really strong competitor around here in Puzzle General. So, and we're definitely seeing what that looks like because he's already facing off against a boss at this point. Where they will crush. They will bash you into mush. They're very poetic pirates. So, have you ever wanted to play Whack-A-Pirate with barrels?
I've always wanted to play this game.
Good, good. And you're ready for it. So there definitely seems to be a bit of RNG hoping for the pirates to seem to bomb the right spot, or maybe you can bait them by going a little bit further up. Space Cow also getting to the boss though. Oh no, and the bombs. Oh, an NPC gets blown up. Gotta get rid of those bombs fast enough or else. It looks like Sirniko is approaching that gold key door as well. Just gotta figure out this one block puzzle, or not puzzle so much as getting around enemies, it seems. So it looks like his strategy there is to just lure the enemies around. And uh-oh. He keeps getting kicked back to the start.
So it looks like NPC has one more pirate to clean up, and Space Cow has 3 and unfortunate death.
So that's gonna put him back to at least to the start of the level. That NPC's lead is now huge.
That is a huge lead, wow.
But it's also, NPC has 0 health here too. So he might be coming across, or 0 lives. So he's got to stop that one enemy or else it's possible. As Exuno and Sirniko reaching the boss at the same time. Come on, NPC, I believe. Oh, and he
Don't
makes
blow
a
up.
guess. So unfortunately, it looks like Exuno trying to catch stuff there and does not succeed at catching the bomb.
And there we
Okay.
go, NPC gets it.
So you can catch those barrels. And the bombs.
So there we go, NPC's halfway done with the goal, done with stage 1, on stage 2.
I like that question. What's the who's the designer that thought a boss getting slower and being boring over time would be a good idea? Well, it's I mean, to be fair, it's there's a few bosses that do get a little bit easier. I mean, have you ever fought a centipede style boss? Come on. They exist. Feels good to be overpowered for half a moment. Though overpowered is not the right word, since this relies entirely upon your enemy throwing boxes at you randomly and hoping that you can catch them. So
So it looks like we have a game over from Exuno.
ouch. Yeah, Exunos look to be Exunos. I was trying to say game overs. Game overs look to be pretty costly in this scenario.
In this case, losing 10 minutes of time.
Yeah, though they'll get it back a lot faster now that they know where they're going with things.
Yeah.
That's half the point of blind races is that you're going to mess up somewhere, unless you're one of those god runners that don't. And a lot of times you're basically picking up your tech. You're going to start moving through levels more and more, and like that's one of my strengths, for instance, is every time I replay a level, unless I'm having bad memory lapses, I basically clear it a lot better every time and catch up every time that I fail. But also it doesn't help too much when you fail not as much as I do. So those little hooks on the ground, those are grappling spots. And it looks like NPC making himself a little bridge, making himself more of a bridge. trying to sort out how to deal with this area. And it looks like he can also be used to grab items on the stage towards you. Okay. So that grappling hook is, I mean, name a game where a grappling hook hasn't been effective or lovely.
I don't know, I can't.
Exactly. It's like one of the best video game tools ever.
Exactly.
Hooks don't work quite like that, or something like that, but in video games, man. I mean, I know I was a happy camper when I got the grapple boost in Batman. And look, it can even be used to take out snakes. That's a trusty weapon. So it looks like Sirniko appears to be ahead of NPC. However, NPC may have items that Sirniko doesn't, since Sirniko doesn't have the key.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, look at Sirniko is at the door, which requires the key. But he's gonna
There's
have
also
to backtrack.
another key on this stage, actually, so it looks like he's not as stuck as we thought.
Oh,
That just might mean he's going to have to backtrack even further later, though.
that is true.
But luckily, again, the main thing is that this is not a battle between Sirniko and NPC, though it is a great race to watch. If Sirniko wins versus Exuno, he stays in the tournament. So, same with NPC. If he beats spacecow, those are the only ones that matter in terms of maintaining eligibility inside of the tournament.
NPC grab that second key, and that will probably be needed for later.
Yeah, it looks like... Okay, so this level is messed up. The stage Sirniko is on, or part of the stage Sirniko's on right now. They have to both deal with the pirates kicking those blocks around while hitting those switches. So you've
That
got
sounds-
to be completely map aware here.
Yeah. So it looks like you can, Sirniko can maybe try to bait the enemies.
Oh, apparently, people are quoting my rules for successful MT. There's a reason that I've listed them as such. You know what you're doing. Okay, so we have crappy GameCube 007 third person. Agent Under Fire? No, that wasn't Agent Under Fire. Might have been. Oh, and it looks like Sirniko is hitting that spot where he needs the key. So he's going to have to go backtrack and find out where did he miss that key at.
You got Space Cow and Exuno both on the boss, pretty much even.
So can we just like cross the racers here? Make this a more dramatic battle. Sirniko, congratulations, you're now fighting NPC. I mean, that's not actually how this works, but you know what?
We can
Who's gonna
believe.
stop me? You wanna come over here and fight me about it? Actually, wait, I shouldn't challenge Sirniko. I think he's actually one of the people that are close enough to come over here and do something about it. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of game that without a paste bin telling you almost explicitly a lot of things of where to go, honestly, it's not a very good race. So the game's mechanically sound in terms of game design in a casual playthrough, because exploration and understanding is all part of it. And the game's rules play well within themselves. The problem is that a lot of time in mystery races, especially with Mystery Tournament, we avoid games where like Metroidvanias, because they have not because people can't explore or can't figure stuff out, is that the possibility of making one move, going one room to the left and wasting a whole lot of time is entirely possible to like cost you the race for no fault of your own. You went, you checked the area, you did what you could, and that's not your fault that you didn't get the item. You just messed up a 50-50 luck of the draw. If there are gameplay elements that prevent this, like for instance, if you take two different paths and both paths end up in the same direction, that's not so bad. We tend to not really have a problem with that. But the like for instance, Sirniko there losing a lot of time just because he didn't go the correct direction with no indicator that he was not doing so.
So now we got spacecow and exuno safe and sound on stage 2.
All right, so we aren't have to worry about them being unfortunately stuck on the lower levels for a long time. NPC should be coming across the boss pretty shortly. It looks like he's got the boss key there. I do love that you have to dodge bullets while putting these switches up.
It's just a new Tohu game.
Right? Quick, somebody make Sakutoho. Playing Sakuban while dealing with bullet hell at the same time. Just make the puzzles entirely dependent on Sakuban style gameplay. Just also dealing with lots of shooting happening. Disney Toho, don't even joke about it. All right. As far as I was not aware of how many matches we were looking at tonight, Goose.
Looks like NPC has come across the boss door.
Remember, guys, if you're watching these and you think the blind races are kind of a cool idea, playing a game that you've never played and learning about it, and you haven't joined in, Mystery Puzzle Challenge signups are done, obviously, as the tournament is underway, but Mystery Tournament 12, the signups are open until this Saturday. You have, that's 4 days left to register, sign up, and submit a game. You only have to submit one game this time around. We normally have 2, but because this was all a little bit short notice, we're only requiring 1 this time, and our testers are working heavily. I'm actually just taking a small break from testing to commentate here. It's definitely a lot more relaxing. It looks like NPC is on that boss fight there, where he's got to catch barrels and toss them.
I think I'm definitely going to have to sign up for Mystery Tournament.
Oh yeah. If you haven't signed up yet and you want to make sure you get it done. We're focusing on getting all the games tested that let people in this week, so. That's decent enough that Exuno doesn't reject it. I think I've rejected more stuff than Exuno. And NPC getting the first clear.
GG.
With a time of somewhere around 20 minutes.
Or 10 minutes in-game time.
Yeah, 10 minutes in-game. Well, I guess that's stage 2's time, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's Sirniko here on the boss as well. At least the game is nice enough to give you barrels and not make it to where you can basically create an impossible scenario. So Exuno's being a lot more aggressive with that grappling hook, using it to just knock back the enemies and stun them. This room is still such a pain, though. Those pirates just kicking around all your stuff. And spacecow looks like is paused there, probably dealing with the news that the NPC has won at that point. We'll see if there's a forfeit there or not. So Sirniko still only needs a few more hits, and there it goes. Sirniko has cleared the boss. So it looks like, unfortunately, Spacecow and Exuno have been eliminated from Mystery Puzzle Challenge. We only have a few more rounds left. I mean, we're in winners. What, we're in the we're in the 8 finals, whatever those would be called. Really, it's just round 3 or 4. So we'll be approaching the quarterfinals soon.
So spacecow will have a.
Is it winners quarters now? Oh yeah, quarters, semis. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's winners quarters right now.
Spacecow will have a chance to redeem themselves in the losers bracket, though.
No, this is a losers bracket match.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, this is goodbye to some of these players today. Sirniko hanging on, still has the chance to win, and NPC looks like he's going to come. NPC has a pretty solid chance of coming out of losers and doing some damage. So that's going to be an interesting fight. I'm definitely foreseeing some Sirniko versus NPC action coming up.
that will be the match to watch.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a pretty dramatic watch. So it looks like Spacecow did in fact forfeit at that point. Let me see here. And Sirniko is still going on World 3. Exuno not ready to, or Exuno is still going for the win though. But Exuno only has 1 life left. Yeah, it's true. No, Sirniko knows. Just drops out of drops out there. Oh, we have the Psypals match coming soon too. Or wait, did I miss Psypals? I missed Psypals. Never mind. Sorry, I just was so excited that I got to use the poster that I was excited about it. During Mystery Tournament 11, Alpha was like, Psypals would be a great match name for that. Somebody should make a poster. And I was like, all right. And we did. So Exuno's having problems hitting. Is his plan to just detonate them? Yes. Exuno is just knocking them back over the bomb block. That's so. I don't know what I just watched.
You watched art.
That is correct. That is art. That is the right way to describe that, I guess. That was just stun lock him up against an exploding bomb. That works. So Exuno on the final health now. Will they be able to make it? So Exuno is still needing to find out where that extra key is. So it looks like, there we go. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of unfortunate need for backtracking there with them missing. Both Sirniko and Exuno missed that key. But really what cost Exuno the most here was definitely that game over. I mean, this is the kind of game that a game over is going to change dramatically. Like, when you have goals that are only 2 or 3 levels, that's when game overs are going to be more scary than games with like 6 or 7 levels, because you have a lot of games that with those more levels in the gold, it's more chance that your opponent messes up too. And it's a bit of a relief. When you have only 2 goals and you lose to the boss and realize how long that boss level is, that hurts. But Exuno is still trucking along. 1 hour, though.
I believe.
Oh yeah, Exuno's got this. Wait, I just said that. Wait, no, I just said that. No, Exuno, don't! Okay.
Oh.
Making the commentator's mistake here. Exuno's through, and there's the boss key. Now this boss doesn't seem all that hard as long as you're catching the barrels properly, at least. I love that like boss key animation and teleport from the stream there. So Exuno coming precariously close to the edge.
Hey, Exuno likes to live dangerously.
That, I guess so. So it looks like, unfortunately, not enough grapple. Has to go back and find the grappling hook. Okay, but there is an extra life and an extra heart in it now. Exuno can still pull this off. I'm always wanting to see somebody complete it rather than a forfeit ending, really. I think everybody does. I mean, even if you lose, you know, there's still relief in finishing.
Yeah, nice closure.
Yeah. Helps make it feel like your opponent just did better than you rather than you didn't succeed.
We got Sirniko still going on stage 3.
Yeah, stage 3 looks to be a pain. Okay, so the game gives you the grappling hook at the end there in case you accidentally don't whack that button with it.
Alrighty, Exuno is on to the final room before the boss.
Uh-oh. Gotta deal with the somersaulters. Oh, and an extra life.
Go.
But does not get there. Come
2
on.
lives left. Ooh,
Those
that
cannonball
was
guys are
close.
painful.
That was a nice little dodge right there.
Alright, Exuno. Show this flamethrower boss what for. I mean, I definitely don't remember the episode of Goof Troop where they had to throw barrels at a flame-throwing boss, but
1 life left. Can Exuno do it?
then again, actually, to be fair, I don't know that I have. No, I used to definitely watch Disney Channel as a kid. Well, back when it was, you know, actually Disney Channel. I don't know how to describe it. Back in my day, when it was actually a good channel, we used to have stuff like Goof Troop and Tailspin.
Exuno has 0 lives left if he gets hit 1 more
Oh, Exuno goes down.
time.
Oh, but it looks like you continue at the boss. Oh, how nice.
That's very, very good. I wonder why I didn't continue them. No, wait, never mind.
Okay. It's entirely possible that the continue not being used in the first round was a choice between both competitors not realizing that the boss would allow them to be a checkpoint. Because I know in games like Contra, for instance, why would you do a continue on the first stage? You lose it. So it's entirely possible that both spacecow and exuno either made that decision or I'm missing something. Oh, okay. It is a continue. The continue is an actual item. That's what that blue diamond was. And Exuno gets the stage clear.
There we
Exuno
go.
clearing it with 3140, like something or the other.
GG.
Okay, so that was mentioned. All right, so Exuno fought hard, played well. Unfortunately, everybody but one person has to go home in the end. We will see you in Mystery Tournament. I say that knowing full well we actually won't, because he's a tester, because we've been testing games. Heyo. So that'll be it for the match. I've been Blasphemous Roar.
I'm Yoko.
And I believe we have another match coming around soon. So until then, we will see you later.
See ya.